I love a bit of LiChess. I did chess.com. I mean, I don't really get why there's this big competition between, or people are either like Team LiChess or Team chess.com, because they're both really good. I mean, LiChess is nice and free, but chess.com has some really cool streaming things and great videos and stuff like that. But it did chess.com excuse me, let's try saying that again. Chess.com did crash for Title Tuesday, but these things happen, right? I mean, they didn't finish it. It means it'll be twice as good next Tuesday, which I probably won't be able to play because I'll be commentating. Great. So they're both good sites. Okay, what's going on here then? Well, this pin's kind of annoying me, so I'm going to just try and see what he wants to do. I kind of... Oh, he's doing something funky. I was going to say I kind of like to get my knight there. Do we have to play this move now? I guess so. I'm feeling a little bit sluggish at the moment. I might need to get my warm-up juices going. I think he should take my knight, because my knight moving into the middle looks quite nice. Unless he's got something really clever he can do. I don't think he can do anything that clever. Yeah, I think he should take this one. And I have a space advantage with these two pawns, but I don't know. It's a bit of a weird position, right? I'd like to get all my pieces doing something. Have I blundered to some tactic? I don't think so. Kind of position where I feel if I can... I'm talking very slowly because I'm a bit slow at the moment. I'm not the quickest of streamers. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. I'm kind of happy to get rid of that. He's quite quick, isn't he? And I'm thinking, yes, he has a bishop, which is quite nice. Definitely, my pawn's a little bit weak, but I do have this guy here. I'm just going to play here so my rook can move. And I'm already thinking maybe an ending is what I want to go for. I'm going to stop him doing any pawn breaks. And he's going to do something tactical like this, isn't he? You can just tell. I can just tell this guy is looking for tricks. So I'm just going to try and step out of the way. So I'm kind of, what am I thinking? What I'm thinking now, he's going to, he keeps trying to do little tactical moves, and I'm too slow. Why am I so slow today? Because my position's a little bit tricky, I feel, actually. That was a good move. I was hoping to swap off all the rooks and then try to queen this pawn later on, but that's not going to be easy. I'd love to get my knight here, but that takes a lot of moves. And as soon as I move my knight, I'm getting an uncomfortable pin. So, and his bishop is now coming this way, which is very annoying. But I think we're going to have to allow that to happen. Am I nearly losing my queen? Well, nearly. Am I losing my queen? No, I can go knight takes and queen takes c2, right? So bishop here, rook here, then we'll try to get rid of that bishop. Okay, so let's... Oh no, what am I doing here? So I want to maybe play this move as well. Ah, so when I said nearly losing my queen, I might... Oh god. And how can you believe it? I actually said I'm nearly losing my queen. And I'm nearly bloody am losing... I am losing my queen. Or a piece. Oh, Simon. Pathetic. Why didn't I go here in the first place? Okay. Is my queen lost? Because bishop here, I have queen takes c3. And I want to swap lots of pieces off because he's got double pawns in the ending. But I'm a long way from doing that. And... I'm going to play it quite safe, give my queen some way out. I don't know if d4 was working, that's a move I'd like to play, but it feels like I might get in trouble on the light squares had I played that somehow. And now he's coming around the angles as he comes. But I've got e4, so this is now where I have to just speed the hell up. Exchanging queens would be lovely. Oh, he can't. He has to exchange queens. That's really quite handy. Because now I'm probably better. I think. Because As long as... It depends how strong his rooks are, but I've got this past D pawn, yeah? I've got this past D pawn. I've got to avoid getting mated. Always a good idea, right? Like this. Okay, so I'm going to try this one, because if I move my D pawn, he'd have a lot of stuff coming in. So actually, I mean, he's probably alright here, because his rooks are so good, yeah? He's now trying to get at least a draw. So I need to defend like that to avoid the draw. And he's going to check me and stuff like this here, which should be okay. Right, what's happening here? Well, I think I'm doing very well now, depending on the time situation. I'm just getting behind my pawn. Oh shit, he could have taken and gone here, but you didn't see it. Time is actually probably the most important thing, right? And that wasn't a good move. Yay, smooth as you like. Never in doubt there. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Easy, easy come. We're going for 100% today. I'm very, very slow. I'm probably the slowest streamer you'll watch when it comes to like blitz finishes. I don't know why I played 3 minutes. I should be playing like half an hour chess, but we got there in the end. In what wasn't a very good game, probably. Let's have a look at the chat and we'll get another game going. Yeah, we got a nice little Dutch defense in there. But I don't know if my position was that great. He played an interesting opening. Hello to Alex Saint. Was that a win on time or resignations? I think it, considering his clock says 0.00000, it's probably, that was probably a win on time. Hopefully you can see the clock times when we're playing. I haven't checked. Can you? How's this looking? It's not okay. Let's see if I can make that a little bit more clear for you. Okay, that looks alright, doesn't it? You can see the clock times. Your mouse sounds like it has trackball in it still. You know what? During my streaming career, and I'm probably one of the oldest streamers about, as in age. That's actually quite depressing to think that. As in age and in, I've been streaming for like 6 years. There's lots of new streamers. During that time, I had this position against David Howell in Norway in the Goodnight pub about 5 nights ago now, and I got a very good position, but I don't think the opening was very good. Now, what was I rabbling on about? I was rabbling on about like how old I am and stuff like that. But one thing I've tried about 10 different mouses. I've tried track pads, trace pads, pink pads, purple pads, black pads, iPads, in pads, out pads, mice, mouse, mices, mouses, mouse, mice, mouse. I've tried everything and I'm still slow. I've tried literally every kind of way to move the pieces, even by telekinesis, but I'm still slow. I'm just, whatever I do, it's slow, and I don't know why. It's very annoying. But if you actually find me playing chess over a board, you remember what that is like, you know, real board, real pieces, I'm actually pretty quick. So it's strange. I'm slow when I play in the computer, but quick over the board. I think it's just like my hand-eye coordination is pretty terrible. Okay, so we're only 7 points away. That is really greedy, but probably good. I don't want to... Well, can I play that move? That is really risky. I don't know. We don't need to do that, do we? Okay. Now, here he can come in, or he can... No, we can't do that. It's suicidal. That is suicidal. So, yeah, maybe I don't like my position, actually, then. Maybe you can just grab. How do we get my pieces coming in? Yeah, this has gone a bit wrong actually, and he's threatening this check as well. So, okay, gonna have to do well to win this game. I need to block this check here, and I was very passive. That knight was very passive, just defending everything. I need to try and spring forwards. Maybe some knight coming to e4, like e4, e5, and something like that. Okay, I mean, I don't really believe it though. Yeah, it's hard when you get tough position. You're going to spend more time. This one doesn't look good. I don't know. I don't like my position. Okay, we'll play this, but we're giving up another pawn with this one. I'm trying to just get a square, but I don't think it achieves so much. We're going to try and get some activity though. We can't sit there and have a bad position. Well, we've got a bad position anyway. Dave Joyce, thank you for the kind comment. I've got loads of videos out if you want to help improve your chess. I mean, I've done stuff for Chessable courses and GingerGM, so there's loads of stuff there. Okay, now he has a check, I know, but it's not mate, which is good. But I'm gonna be quite a lot of material down here, right? Okay, we'll try something. I'm trying to get pawn takes pawn in, so at least I have a threat, which he has very easily stopped. And this position is very tough actually. Okay, we're trying to keep some threats going. Maybe this is an idea. Okay, so he's getting rid of that, which is a good move on his part. My knight was very good. And okay, let's just, he's stopping my knight coming in. Very nice idea from him. I'm desperately trying to find a way for my pieces to work, but I can't see it at the moment. Okay, now that gives me a glimmer of hope, because suddenly his rook is attacked and he's going for an ending. Okay, but I do like this ending. Do I? I didn't actually count the pawns very well when I said that, but rooks are very good against knights, I hope. But he has got a hell of a lot of pawns, isn't he? I say they're good against knights. Yeah, they're okay against knights, but not when you have 400 million pawns. Okay. Yeah, get in there, son. Get in there, son. Whew. Not getting the best of positions, am I? But cream always rises, especially when you leave it in the sun. It's very, very nasty cream. Bring back the Dragadorf, says someone. That's quite a cool swan that Akiva has created there. Flying swan. Actually, swans do fly, don't they? Anyway, they're not like horses, which shouldn't fly. Love the channel, Simon. Well, thank you. Let's play. Okay, we'll try to get a Dragadorf in if we can. But okay, we're 3 points away from 2650, which was kind of our aim. But let's see if, I'm thinking like 2700's got a better ring to it. What do you reckon? Does 2700 have a better ring than 2650? I'm liking the ring of 2700 more, aren't you? I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds better to me. 2700 sounds nice. But I'm getting some crappy positions, so we're gonna have to start playing a little bit better. Crywolf saying Simon is not a monster, he's a grand monster. I like it. I've offered him a pawn because I did actually say I was going to sacrifice, and it seems like rather than sacrificing, I've just been losing pawns. So I'm going to actually try and convince myself I'm actually sacrificing. And this looks, I like these positions where you have a pawn here. I've said this time and time again. One of the advantages of playing e4 and move 1 is you get a lot of these positions with a pawn here, and it can be very, very dangerous for black with some well-timed knight here. But I'm just thinking, do I put my bishop on a3, or do we come in straight away, or do we let's move the bishop here. We're going to line up, so if he castles, we can Greek gift him. Well, I'm not even going to calculate that. If he castles, I'm going to take on h7 and hopefully checkmate him. So I'm going to just try and play some useful moves now to see what he's going to do with his king. And I think putting a rook here, getting my rooks on better squares, is something that's only going to help me. I'm leaving this bishop for the time being, but now I think I have to come into this square here. If he takes another pawn, so what? We're 1 pawn down. We're going to lose the ending anyway. 1 pawn, 2 pawn, 4 pawns. Be 12 pawns up. I don't care. You know, just have as many pawns as you like, because checkmate ends the game. That's my thinking, anyway. And I think this is quite a dangerous position for him, because now he can't castle. He's going to come in here. Now, I guess I can just step out the way of that one. Do we try to... See, I'd like to go rook e3 here, but that's illegal. I don't mind losing the pawn, but I don't want him to activate. So we could just step... So I want to play bishop d6. It looks like a really nice square. But after taking here, what do we then play? Bishop here, and then knight here annoys me. And I don't want to lose that bishop. So do we have to go here and go rook c? Okay, we can try that, but it's a bit annoying playing rook c1, right? I'm thinking if he takes the pawn, I'm going to go rook c1. I don't really want to do that because my rook is so great there, right? But it's a quick move to play if he takes the pawn. Now bishop here, knight here. So we're going to go rook c1. Okay. And he can't castle still because of this one. But I have to admit, I didn't see this move. We certainly don't want to allow the exchange of queens. And I'm holding c2 now. It's a really interesting position. And now I want to play queen g4. If I get queen g4 in, I can suddenly bring the heavy pieces in to attack the position. Thank you, by the way, if anyone subscribes. Thank you, Telspilov. And he's keeping the pressure on. That's a good move. And do I have to? Okay, we're going to sack that one. I think we're going to sack the knight. We're not interested. I'm probably going to really regret that. Yeah. Now, I am threatening mate, but I need a good move here. Otherwise, and he's always got... Okay, I don't know. What is this position? What is this position here? This is a very confusing position, yeah? Now, we got to keep the tempo gain up. And I might have to... Come on, my good friend. Can't take... This is a really weird position, right? Queen here, draw maybe? Let's push Harry and just hope it, come on, gets all the way. I didn't want to, I didn't want that either. That was a good move. Didn't even see that one. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. This is just really messy. Bishop c6. Okay. Very strange position, yeah? Where time is important and I'm moving so slow again. Just give a check. Yeah! Oh, I'm going to close the window, one sec. I don't know what it is about where I live, but where I live, the main hobby of people here seems to be mowing. Literally, the main hobby of people who live in, I hope they can't hear me, who live in my street seems to be mowing. They seem to love mowing. I don't know anyone who mows as much. I mean, they literally mow like 5 times a week. I mean, grass just does not grow that quickly. I mean, it's not super bloody, you know, I don't know, super grass, is it? Sounds interesting. That's a band, isn't it? Supergrass. Mowing lawns. Yeah, they love mowing lawns like 5 times a week. It's like, Jesus, can you just stop mowing the bloody lawn? The lawn, just leave the grass alone. Free the grass. Free grass. Now, I hope people don't interpret that in the wrong way. They should take up moaning instead. And car washing. Hello, Blair. How you doing, sir? Yes. And you know what? He was washing his car earlier today, Blair. Believe it or not. They're very nice. I've got very, very nice neighbours, but they do seem to enjoy these pursuits a lot. Car washing and mowing lawns. Right. Okay. Now I think I want to keep my bishops here, don't I? So we're over 2650 now. That's good. How you doing, Blair? Anyway, you all right? Do you fancy a beer tomorrow, Blair? I think Gary wants to meet 6 o'clock down the Star, if you fancy it. I'm not going to have a mental one. I'm still rough from this cold. I don't know what the hell is going on with this cold, but yeah. Since when do you play on LiChess, Simon? In purple, highlighted, just so in case if I don't see it, it just springs out in my face. And it's there, like bang, purple. Here we go, boom, put that there. Oh yeah, bang, woo. Since a long time, actually. I've been on LiChess for quite a while now. Just in case you didn't know. Oh, please don't say things like nude Blair with a cowboy hat mowing grass on a tractor. Jesus, I might need to have a drink today after that image. Thank you for putting that image into my mind. No, I haven't frozen. But there we go. Hello, Perno. Hope you're doing all right. You're over in November. When are you over? What are you playing chess over here? Just a little trip. Now I'm nearly winning as queen, but this is the kind of position which isn't this the kind of position which Keith loves playing with the black pieces. But I don't think he loves it. I've got 2 bishops here. I'm believing more and more in the 2 bishops. The 7th, little trip for a week. Okay, cool, Perno. Well, if I'm about, we can certainly aim to meet if you fancy. Right, what am I doing here? So I've got to think, how do we play this position? I'm just going to shore up my pawns and try to use my bishops a bit. So I don't know, this bishop has some squares. And get my rooks to some good... I don't know if you play b4 here. I probably want to stop him playing c5, but I'm not in a rush to do that. Now, I don't know if I want to swap these bishops off. Again, Keith would probably kill me for doing this. But I feel like it can't be a bad move, getting rid of one bishop. But I might just try to get rid of all the minor pieces, because I like my pawn structure. Now I've got my pawn here. It's very hard for him to move these pawns, and it feels like in a rook ending, if we get to a rook ending, these pawns might be like targets. So he hasn't allowed that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this c5, but I didn't need to do that, and just sort of work out. I still think I want to exchange some pieces off because my bishops are kind of blocked at the moment. but I'm going to play moves which help my position first. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that one. There we go. And now I'm going to try this ending, and we'll see if we can. We'll see how this ending is. I honestly expect it's probably even, but he hasn't got any pawn breaks. Neither do I have any easy pawn breaks, but I've got a little bit more space, and my king may well have ways in, but he wants to come here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, he's coming here. How do we win this position though? Maybe we have to break out with this move at the right time, yeah? So I need to defend this pawn. I've also got this move well timed. I'm going to move. This is a rather peculiar idea. I'm thinking we can come here now. I don't know. He can come into. Okay, we'll keep it safe because he is very short time. I can try to win on time as well. And now my rook has the open file. Let's play this. I don't know if this is correct, but it gives him some things to think about. And how do we do this now? Here. And this one maybe. Okay, let's just now run and see. I haven't calculated this, as you can probably tell. God, he's quite quick, isn't he? There we go. Can't believe I'm winning every game on time. I don't think I'm even... Was that winning? Okay, so he goes here. Let's just have a look. He goes here. Takes. Here. Here. I think I'm winning, right? Here. Yeah, I'm winning. I think this is probably winning. He can't swap queens here, because b5 will win in the ending. But maybe he's got some chance if he keeps queens on the board there. Possibly. Oh yeah, by the way, I also saw, Perno, that you haven't got a copy of Keith's signed book at the moment. If you want to WhatsApp me your address, then I could send you over a copy. Just WhatsApp me your address, just a little separate thing there. Okay, we're trying the black line now. And well, what do I think of the black line? I think probably the black line's a lot of fun to play. That's certainly one thing I think, and I think one of the best ways to do the black line is to keep it solid-ish. Now, let's see if I can grab this pawn or not. He's gonna get some compensation, right, with the queen coming in and maybe this file, but he's got to prove the compensation. At the end of the day, a pawn is a pawn. We're a pawn grabber because we like it. Da, 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 da. And cool. When you material up, you obviously want to swap things off. So he stopped that. And now I'm thinking c5 is a very nice square for my knight. He can't really get in on the d file because I'm covering all of these ones. So I'm just going to consolidate my position as much as I can now. Get the bishop out. Try and get my king safe. But I don't know where my king is going to go here. Maybe I take with the king here and put the king here. Again, just aiming for exchanges. King on c7 looks good because my knight is so good, right? This is why I went a5, because he can never play b4. Well, he can't play easily, and with my knight there, it seems to defend everything. His queen can't get in. This is a really good knight, yeah, on this square. So let's make more exchanges, because as I've said, I'm a pawn up, so why the hell not get the rooks off. And he's now going to try and come for this pawn, so I'm just going to do a little defensive move. And I'm not sure where that knight is heading, so this is going quite smoothly, I think, so far. Thank you. Did someone do something there? If they did, thank you. And we're going to go for an ending because we're material up. And if his knight ever moves in, I whip it off. I guess this is one thing he might try to do and then get active. I would rather try to find a way to stop this move. I don't think I can. Just got to watch out for maybe his queen coming in to a7, right? So how are we going to stop that queen? Well, I don't know if I'm going to stop it. I'm just not going to be scared of it. So this is a very strong pawn. And let's try pushing it. I mean, nope, you don't want to do that. I think his position was lost there anyway. My king has a lot of ways to run and survive, even if he gets a check around the back on one of these two squares, right? Even if he comes around the back and gives a check, then he's gonna be in trouble. Now, he's not a bad loser, is he? He's not one of these people who's like, oh, I got outplayed all the game, I never had a chance, but you know what? I'm gonna take a minute of your life away. A whole minute, because I'm the shagging Yan. I am the most annoying player on here. I like ripping minutes from people's lives. I will take 1 minute of your life away. I'm gonna suck the energy out of you. I'm gonna time out because I blundered my queen. I am the biggest bad loser on here. I cry into my pillow at night. Every night I cry tears of pain. And your tears, I want you to feel the pain. You to feel my pain of tears. Into my pillow. Into my pillow I cry. Right. How do you... I mean, these are the kind of players you don't want to play time and time again. What a tosser. You know? I mean, it's not like... You know... That is so annoying. How do we like make sure we never play this guy again? It must be... There we go. Block. Oh, there's nothing more satisfying than a good old block, is there? Do you guys do that? It's nice to have a good old block. A good old block is very satisfying. Block your son. You're blocked. I'm not rematching that loser. Okay, so we're on our way to 2700, and we're going to get a nice Dutch in it. And well, I mean, let's just put that there. But these positions, I have to say, I quite like them for black, but they're probably just about even. You know, you can even take this one, which is not too shabby, but I can keep it a little bit more, not worry so much about the c file. This pawn is very easy to defend in a lot of positions, but he's playing very quickly, but I don't think he's really doing anything scary here at all. This move's a little bit annoying, and I haven't got my general attack in, so do we do this? And now he's going to try to come over here and do these annoying things. Let's reroute the bishop on this diagonal, combined with f4. Might give me some counterplay. Now I'm gonna... Do we do that way? And he's going to get his queen over here. That is a little bit annoying, actually, because I can't defend that pawn. That was a bit stupid of me, because I saw that coming, didn't I? Saw that coming. So I admit I haven't played this very well. I have not played this very well. So how are we going to... Okay, we have to just do something here like this to... Should have done this a long time ago, really. Blair says he has 75 players blocked. That is a lot of players, Blair. I guess congratulations is ordered for your big blockage. Which sounds wrong. The Mexicanadian is asking me, do I play any of the Witcher games? You know what, Mexicanadian? I do actually. I do actually play Witcher. I have played The Witcher on the PlayStation. Now I really need to think about this because I'm going to lose if not. Here. Now this doesn't work because he takes here. Here, I'm a pawn down. Here, bishop here, anything. His queen comes back here. I don't know, it's quite interesting actually. Here, Oh, you got to check as well. Okay, we probably should just keep our rook. We'll go here, but this is a very good knight for him. This is the issue. And how do we get through? Still have some faith in my position. I don't know why. Probably misjudged faith. I feel his king is a little bit funny, but his knight is so strong. This knight guards everything and it attacks. So this is the issue I have. And now he's going to try, and I can't do much here, can I? Okay, so this is certainly a bad position, bad on time. I haven't lost the game yet. I'm going to have to do very well to win this game. The only thing I can think of is just get the rooks on the f-file. Try to do that. Such a good piece though. This is maybe come in here, but he's always even got f3 in these positions. I hate this knight. I should have done something a bit more drastic earlier on. Rook here, he just comes queen here, and I don't like that. Rook here. Okay, so alright, we'll try this. We'll try this. And at least now we have a threat, right? Probably. We're doing something. Onto the king. So we have to throw everything at his king, and fingers crossed it. Now I can't take there, but we can come in with a cheeky check. And knight here seems to hold it together, unfortunately. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. And get one pawn back. Probably alright position this for me. Probably now it's okay. I want to just make an escape square for my king, so I will. I don't know, it feels like that was something that should have been done, but I'm so slow here. My rooks. Okay, this one. Got to move quicker. My position is getting... Okay, we'll take that. Whoa, what was that? What was that move? He defended his pawn, but he forgot about his queen. Ah! It's kind of like when things go well, they go well, right? I mean, that was... I got a bad position, but then it actually got better, but I was very short of time, and as soon as I thought I was going to lose on time, he blunders his queen. You don't get the Botez gambit. Is it really the Botez? I'm sure people were game aborted. I'm sure people were blundering their queens before Botez, weren't they? Was Botez the first person ever to blunder her queen? Maybe. So look, we might. Do you reckon we can get to 2700 today? Can we get to 2700? Is this possible? Is the impossible possible? Let's see. We're going to stick with my favourite opening, the Dutch, because you do get these attacking chances. Even when you get crappy positions, you can still attack. Anyone? Anyone think? Damn right it is possible. Says Chaotic Mridrin. Let's do it, man. It's certainly a good run at the moment. This is like a mainline Dutch, but I don't think I've been playing. It's funny. Sometimes you have really good runs, yeah. But you're actually like, I don't think I'm actually playing like that amazing. And other times you lose every game. You think, I was playing much better there. I felt up for it. And today, I kind of feel like, yeah, I mean, I'm not getting great positions, but I'm winning. This is if you've watched me play the Dutch, I do this so many times. If you've watched my YouTube channel, then you will know that this is like basically one of the ideas I do in nearly every single game, right? I just go here. I normally go here to kill the bishop, and then we play. I'm gonna play it a little bit different at the moment. I think the knight in these positions is very good on f7. f7 is a lovely square for knight. First of all, it defends everything. It defends all my pawns in the center on f7, and next of all, it has a great chance to dive into one of these two squares and towards the king later on. So, you know, I know he's pushed his pawns on the queen side, but in some respects, these make a lot of weaknesses as well. So I just want to go here, maybe go g5 and this move and play like that. So I've got to watch out for this one. This is a good idea my opponent's come up with. Good move. Right, so I'm going to go here and hope this is all right after bishop here. Can we sack the queen? Okay, now I'd love to go here, and I think I will go here because his rook's on pre if he tries. Okay, now this is the kind of thing I've had loads of times before, and I may be a little bit too confident in these positions, but I generally think that because his bishop is so badly placed in these positions, I generally think black is doing well, but maybe I get too optimistic about these positions. And just trying to keep everything under control. His pawns are on light squares, that can be a big deal. Now we just keep that close. He's playing on the area of the board he might be weakest, but maybe this position's not that great for me, right? It's probably just even. Do I line up there? It looks kind of wrong. I want to put my rook somewhere, I think. Do we go there? Let's go there. I don't see a reason why I can't. And now I've got to get rid of his knight to make any progress. Okay. So this is not... Got a little bit more space, but it's probably just in the balance, right? With that knight there, his knight is also very good. So what I'm thinking of doing now is get as many pieces... Okay, so he's actually going for exchanges. But at the same time, he's stopping this one. And that makes sense. I want to get rid of his knight, but my moves are looking a little bit artificial. Okay, and again, I just want to get this rook here. Just trying to exchange off the pieces that are scaring me first. Okay, and I feel these endings should... Oh, I've dropped a pawn. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I might be dropping another one. Oh, no. Right, miracle. We need a miracle again. Because we're a pawn down here. I was looking alright. This pawn is also danger. I can't attack that naturally. This is very tough. Just dropping a pawn doesn't help. Okay. And we have to... I mean, I can still maybe hold because this extra pawn is not fantastically brilliant, but I forgot he's covering this square as well. Shit. Some bad mistakes I'm playing here. Bad mistakes. Okay. These guys look so weak. This is what I'm mainly worried about. And he's playing well now as well. What should have been quite a promising position, I think, but maybe again I'm just a little bit ambitiously saying that. That's not a good square. Why'd I put the knight there? Boom! Come on, son. Ooh. Easy. Easy. Easy game. Easy game. Always there. Never in doubt. Breather. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, my normal rage quit. I don't know. Normal rage quit hasn't. Might be a little bit more. Well, I only rage quit in Title Tuesday, Blair, because I get thirsty, you know. That's it. Okay, but now we're playing someone higher rated, and we just want to get to 20. We haven't looked. I think we've won every game so far, which is always nice. We're playing a highly rated individual here, and he's playing quite an irregular opening. I'm just gonna. I don't know what is this opening. This is, I quite like playing against these openings because again, if you started at the, if you were here at the start of the stream, you will recall me saying that I like playing with a pawn on this square. I generally like having a pawn on this square here because you can get attacking positions, and this is one reason I play d4 and move one more often, but playing e4 you get this kind of position more. So I like, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I like my position. Yeah, I've said it in a very long and polluted way there. That's probably not even a word. Polluted? What words am I looking for? But I like my position. Took me about 30 seconds and 20 words to say that, but you get my gist. Okay, now his king looks so dodgy here. But I come on, just have the H. Have Harry. I'm sure it's going to give me a file to checkmate him on later on. Now if he takes it, I've got two ideas. I can do the swinger. I quite like the look of that, and I can also move my knight to f3 when his bishop will have to come back here, and I can play like g3, king g2, rook here, and in both positions I've got lovely attack. So which one do I play? I think I'm going to play this way because I don't want him bringing his bishop back there. And now is there an immediate kill here, like bishop g5 and just try to crush him like a fly, or do we play this rook h1? We're going to go for rook h1, and now bishop takes h7 is surely a threat. King takes rook h1, queen h5. Do I need to think about this? He's got f6 at the end of it. Takes, check. Queen here, f6, and I have a draw there. Check, but do I have more than a draw? I can't see more than a draw, so he's going to play f5 next move. This is his one release. This is so dodgy for him. I don't know if this works straight away, but this one looks very strong to me. And now just queen here. I kind of want to open it up. Takes, knight takes, check, knight takes, queen here though is so good, right? But let's see if I can open it up. So I just need to calculate. Knight takes, so then even like queen h4, h6, we just whip it off, yeah? And that keeps my bishop in the game, but it's got too many good moves there. This is my only problem. Knight here, bishop here. Oh dear, it's getting big. Okay, I feel like queen h5 is winning, h6 taking. Maybe I should just play the simplest move. Or queen h3 might even be more accurate. Queen h takes, bishop takes, queen e8. Queen, okay, I'm going to play this one. I don't know, taking there was so tempting. The reason I'm playing here and not h5 is I don't want to run into a queen e8 when he has a bit more chance to defend. But I had so many tempting moves here. Pawn takes f6, opening my bishop was very good. But this one's quite forcing because of course we're... Oh no, but the difference now is... Okay, you can't take it, of course. And this should... I mean, how does he stop my queen coming into that square? I can't see it. So... Quite, look at the little sacrifice of Harry. You give Harry away at the right moment. The selfless soldier, as Uday is pointing out. Your opponent left the game. It's another one. It's another bad loser. It's another one. Oh my words. Oh, I've gotten checkmated. I'm rage quitting. Mummy, that nasty ginger person beat me. Mummy, can I suck on your nipple, please? Even though I'm 25 years old and live in the basement. Not that I got anything against rage quitters at all. Is that the right word? I guess it is. I don't. You can quit as much as you like, as long as I win. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, is he back now? He probably just got disconnected. What's he doing? He's... Oh dear. There we go. Look, all Ginger's a little bit aggressive, you know. What's he doing? Maybe he's just got bad internet and I was just being rude. But you know, when you're playing chess, it's like a battle. You got to be like a warrior. You got to psych yourself up. After the game, you can shake your opponent's hand and give them a big kiss if you want. You can even buy them a chocolate cake. You can do whatever you want. But during the game, they're your enemy. And if you think any other way during the game, you are a lunatic. Anyway, okay, we won. He can't stop checkmate there. Like that, you can't claim. I don't know why I can claim he's doing the proper piss take. Oh, because like he kept logging on. He kept logging on, so I couldn't. He's a bad loser from Armenia. Tigran Petrosian, probably. Tigran, could be a Tigran. Maybe his computer wasn't firing up on all cylinders there. It's another blockage. He jumped on and off, so I couldn't do it. Well, I mean, it seems to me like it takes so much more effort to rage quit than it does just to resign. I mean, doesn't it? It's always nice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, poopy in his pants. Didn't we have this opening before? We did. We're playing Harance, but I'm sure I had this against someone else, right? Can't remember who. But I quite like. Why isn't white just better here? I've got 2 pawns in the centre. I'm going to get this French defence that we had before, where we sacked the pawn. It's hillbilly magic. Jamie Chess 68. Can I have a lesson, please? Do I need to answer that, please? And I'm gonna give up this pawn again. I'm gonna give up this pawn because I quite like having this square for my knight, and it gives me like an extra tempo to develop. So I think is this the same guy? Is this the same guy? I thought I had a lovely position in that game, but maybe we should be playing more spiciness like this straight away. Should we be doing that? Okay, hang on a minute. So how do we do this before? I think this one straight in is the way to play. Let's plonk that guy in his guts immediately. And now I'm going to put my rooks on these files. He can castle now, but do we reroute here? Okay, so now my improvement on that previous game. You should always be thinking improvements. Is this quite... Oh, that's quite a shit way to... I was going to say quite a good way to defend the pawn, but hang on a minute. This is not... Okay, can we just give that one up? Because this bishop is so strong. I don't know. I don't know if I should have allowed that. It seems like there might be something here, like bishop takes pawn. Is that just completely stupid? Yeah, I think so. Now he has got his knight coming here. Knight here is kind of the move I want to play. But this knight coming here is good. This is a stupid move, wasn't it? Okay, we'll come back and pretend I didn't do that. We'll come back. And we've only, you know, like I said, if you're 1 pawn down, it doesn't matter if you're 2 pawns down. And now we go here and we'll try to get rid of that one. Okay, so... Or do we play this and keep my bishop? I'm getting very confused, aren't I? This one? Who knows? Still think I have compensation here, but I've misplayed it. I lost this couple of tempo. Maybe I need to work out what the best move is. And fucking foot. What did I do to my foot? Oh. Okay, here I've just done something to my foot and it's pretty annoying. Okay, let's get this one in. But I can't go g4 now. But I want to play like queen. Okay, he's blocking it all up. Now Harry is getting ready. But what about now? This bishop didn't ever find its rightful way on this diagonal. So I'm trying to get it on this diagonal. Good move from him. I've just got to move quicker now. This is getting ridiculous. Just move naturally. Natural moves. Natural moves. Good move from my opponent there. Very good move, I think. And I think he can take my pawn if he wants. And he's got a very nice queen there. I should have taken that bishop off, shouldn't I? Should have taken that bishop off. Okay, well he's come this way in, which is a little bit surprising because his dart squares are quite weak, and I assumed he wanted to get his queen into that square, because if I can get my bishop here and my queen here, he's going to be losing. So that's my plan, just use the dart squares. Okay, he's coming back here. And you can take my pawn, but so what? He's grabbing that one. Really? Is that legal? Then here, and he makes me first? Why did I put the rook there? That's not what I wanted to play. Oh, yeah. Shit, I'm in danger here. I'm in danger. I'm certainly in danger. He's going to take here. Got to go all in here. The reason I put my rook on b2 because I need to find a way, no matter how desperate I am, to defend. He's got rook a2 at the end. So queen g4, f3 takes, maybe king here, but then he takes. So rook here and rook f1, then he takes there. So I'm going to try this one. And this is obviously my idea. Great defensive move from my opponent. Only defensive move. Attacking my rook. Shit. Ooh. I don't know how I'm winning these positions. It seems completely crazy. I mean, I must be completely lost there. I must have been completely lost, and he kind of fell asleep. Yeah, maybe the tactics at the end were okay, but I was definitely in trouble there. I was definitely in trouble. Oh, this guy's quick. One thing I don't like playing is when they clearly know how to move their mouse. They're like Mr. Mouse expert. Their elo on the mouse is like, I don't know, 2800. I hate playing the 2800 mouses. But I'm going to get my normal idea in. If you see me play this opening during the stream, the normal idea in the Dutch is just to get the pawn to e5. And in this case, I've got the dark square bishop, and I think that's quite useful to have the dark square bishop, and he doesn't have one, because endings, the bishops are quite useful in the ending. And my bishop could be very nice on this diagonal. But you can see I played all these moves before. So it's all pretty logical stuff. Henchman, I'm glad you got good support there. You can thank Kay for that. Good to hear. Right, okay, he's making me calculate. What if I take the queen off? Really? Can he do this? And then I just swap everything off, and I'm like, what are you doing? Put my bishop here, which it wants to go, and say, well, why have you done this very clever idea of putting your pieces on the worst squares that you can think of? I mean, that can't, you know, please. That can't be a good square. Right, but I don't want to, maybe I shouldn't have done b6, because I'm now thinking if he goes, okay, but must be a little bit better for me. Just must be a little bit better, this position. Just normal moves, yeah? Sensible normal moves. He should be playing f3, and then his bishop can come to life. And he's played. He's found a good move. But I've still got two bishops. And I don't really want to move this square because I give away d5. So let's not move it. For now, we'll play here. Now he's going to play c5. Clever idea from him. I guess it's clever. It's either clever or really bad idea from him. I don't know which one. He's got to play some idea. And now c5 doesn't work, right? Because I can come this way. So he's playing some tactics over here, and does b5 work? Let's see if this works. And if I take here, does this work? Why not? It works! Bloody Bloody hell, we might be getting to 2700. We might be doing it. Woof. So come on, son. Come on, son. I think the break's been good to me. It is dirty DNA. It's flowing like weasel poo off a ferret's back. Okay, come on, let's keep sacking things. B4, have the pawn. Ah, he's done the wet variation. We're actually, it's in sights. This is where, I have to be honest, when it's in sights, this is where I normally mess up. Because I'm like, it's in sight. The magic number is there. And this is where I normally go wrong. So let's try not to go wrong. And this, why am I doing this? Why have I done this? I should have. Okay, let's try to do something. And maybe here is a way to complicate. And he's swapping a lot of things off, but this looks like something for me. I don't know what it is, but it looks like this could be something somehow. Bishop here, bishop d7. It looks like there should be something here. Takes d4. Takes bishop. Okay, we can try some sack. Well, bishop there. This is a. Or we could just play very sensibly with C. Okay, I think this is maybe the sensible approach. I wanted to do something quickly before he can castle. I've got another speed demon here. Who's not thinking, he's just playing. I actually don't like playing these guys because I realise that they might not play best moves, but they can just flag me. But he's not playing very well, which is the positive, yeah. He might be quick, but he's not playing very good moves. And we now have what should be a very useful little pawn. Don't get back spanked. And I've got this move as, and really he's going for this ending? You can't play this ending, surely. Surely you can't play this ending. He thinks he can play this ending. Well, maybe he can. Maybe I just don't know anything anymore. I'm not sure this is the right idea for me. It's quite a weird ending, but he's swapping off a lot of things. And I have a very useful pawn, which I'm just going to shove right at him. But why did I do that? Because king here, it doesn't quite work. Why did I do that so quickly? Is this rook ending? Offers me a draw. Oh, you cheeky bastard. You cheeky bastard. What on earth makes you think I want to have a draw with you? What on earth would make you think that? Why would you even have fleeting thoughts of a draw come into your mind? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Now can I count? I hope I can count. And yes, there you go. That's what happens when you offer a Grandmaster a draw. You get your pants pulled down and spanked with an iron paddle with spikes on. Very nasty spikes dipped in poison. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? It's a bit of fun. Shall we? Okay, so now this is what happens when they take it. Can't they just slow down a little bit, though? They're moving a bit quick for my liking, these players. I suppose it is called blitz chess, right? And that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, he's playing very quickly and he's just confusing me. Now this one, he's probably going to go there without thinking. Can't they just slow down? Why is everyone? Can't they just play like a, old man's pace? Just slow it down, man. Slow it down. So for our pawn, we have some fantastic compensation here. We've got like every piece developed. We got like we're enjoying this one, right? I mean, I can even go here and knight here. Oh man, let's go here first, shall we? Destroy the non-believer. And now this one looks sexy as hell. You're sexy and you know it. Oh, there's so. The problem with having such a good position is There's just too many good moves. Do I check? To check or not to check? That is the question. That is. Do we just play bishop here and not check? What's going on? What? I'm confused with all these great moves I have. And okay, I'm going to go here because I've got some weird idea about going here. But the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm just thinking, what are you doing? And why did I do this? Why did I? I'm changing my mind now, actually. Okay, I'm going to go here. Right, you come back. Yeah. Are you threatening anything yet? Or can I go here? Let's go here and try to keep the pressure on. You haven't castled yet. Surely you can't be surviving this position. Maybe you are. Maybe you're going to castle and I'm going to look like an idiot. So I need to keep firing things at him. I'm so slow. Okay, does this work? Does this move work? Yes or no? Does it work? He just goes queen c7. I kind of like... Oh, maybe it doesn't work. But okay, this looks like more fun than it could have been. Okay, right. Now, I didn't count that very well, but I've got a queen. I've got a queen. Queens are nice. We like queens. Can he go here? That would be really weird. Surely he can't put the rook that square. But I'm thinking, why can't he put the rook on that square? Can he put the rook on b1? Looks like a stupid square, but why? Okay, he hasn't. He's gone something a bit more sensible. Okay, so let's develop. And again, if he castles here, I think he's doing very well. So we want to try and, you know, vaguely threaten to sacrifice or play d4, d5. That's more sensible. d4, d5. Open it up a little bit. Open it up a little bit. Maybe I'll make an escape square for my king. Okay, but I mean, I'm not really going to get back spanked here, am I? I can't see my back getting spanked too badly here. D4, D5 seems to be like the most obvious way to go. I might even be able to do little annoying moves like this and come and abuse him over there. But the very important thing is that he can't go bishop e7 and castles. If he could play those two moves, I think he'd be doing well. But as soon as he moves his bishop, at least I take that pawn, which maybe he should do anyway. But without a light square bishop, I don't think he's getting very far. So it's just a weird position. Queen versus two knights and a rook. It's weird. I don't know who's better. You know, someone probably. And what's he doing? Is he disconnecting, or is he having an extremely long think here? One or the other, right? Which one is it? Has he disconnected? I mean, he can't spend this long on a move, right? It's a pity because this game was interesting, but I'll take the win. It's a pity. It was an interesting game, but I'll take the win. Yeah. Basically, if I go d4, he goes bishop e7. I'll go d5, and if he takes, I'll take the queen. I attack his knight. I mean, okay, something bad must have happened there. It would have been nice to have actually played that one out because it was a very interesting game. But we're getting there. 2700. Come on, come on. I don't feel. I mean, I don't feel that bad about the win because it's not my fault, is it? He disconnects. Okay, let's dragon it up. We got 7 points away, and we got a dragon on the board. I used to love playing this opening, the dragon, but what I found is that it became so theoretical. You have to memorize so much stuff. It was very hard to play, and even now this looks like quite a good plan my opponent's playing here. And I'm figuring, how do we get the counterplay? This is what he's gonna. Okay, let's do this. This is normal, right? But this is not normal for me. Rook c5. Looks... I need to kick that away. Now if he goes knight here check, I'm hoping I can just go bishop takes knight. This is the move to watch out for, but my rook gives me some extra protection. So that looks like a good rook there. Where's he move his queen? Because if he comes here, I go e5. He can't give his queen up. Oh, well, he can actually. All right, so knight here. Let's aim to take that one. Yeah, makes sense. And I want to demolish his pawns over here, because if I get rid of these pawns, my king is going to be like eternally safe. But I'll try. Get rid of that knight, defend the pawn. Actually, his queen sack was very interesting. Very interesting. That was not the promised Dragodorf. You've got to remind me these things. Dragodorf. I totally forgot about the Dragodorf. I'll try to play it next time. Sorry about that. My memory is just appalling. So, yeah, Dragodorf we will try to play. If we get another black. This is the standard dragon. The Dragodorf where you don't play quite like this. You play it a little bit differently. Okay, so I think we can be quite happy with how this position is. When I say quite happy, I'm be surprised there's not something immediately that is really powerful, but I can't see something that's really powerful. Do we play this strange move? It looks very double-edged, but I've got this pin on the knight. The reason I'm playing this is he had this idea towards f7 in the long run, so if I move my rook away, he can go for that. And now he's going to try to get, I would imagine, his knight to d5, but his pieces are very unstable here, and they're not able to find any good squares. And when you're playing against the queen, the one thing you need to do with your minor pieces is find good stable squares. So this should be very good for me, this position. Doesn't matter, doesn't mean I'll win, but I'd love to swap off one pair of rooks here. Okay, has he got any tactics maybe? A rook takes f5 there. If he ever moves his knight, I will come here, and this is, well, it should be winning because he's lost control of that square. So another one bites dust, and another one bites dust. Dude, okay, maybe we'll get a Dragodorf in now, gents. Okay, so the Dragodorf, you saw that last game. The last game was a dragon. And the Dragodorf, oh, he hasn't played the bloody Dragodorf. He's done some weird shit. And I don't know what to do against this move. Can I just go here? Okay, I don't know. This move should not be legal, really. Okay, I'm going to take that because now he can. Now can I do the dragon? Can I? Can I do a dragon and pawn up? We're trying to get the Dragodorf in. It was a weird. Well, he was trying to do the Smith-Morra, but you don't put the bishop on d3 in the Smith-Morra, because the bishop on that square in the Smith-Morra doesn't make any sense, right? You need that bishop on c4. But saying that, he does have generally very active pieces here. So, as you see me do before in these situations, just try to exchange off the active pieces, and also create some ideas at the same time. Yeah, I don't really want to grab that one because I mean the computer would probably like that. Do I grab that one, or do we just try to make some? The reason I don't want to grab that one, which is probably a good move, is because my dark squares around my king are quite weak. So I'd rather just play some normal moves instead, right? 2 pawns up now. If I can get the queens off, and I don't see how he can avoid getting the queens off, he's going to be in trouble. So if I lose this, I am a complete and utter fool. Don't say anything. It might well be that I'm a fool anyway. Okay, now I shouldn't lose this one. We can get the c file. Yes, he can get a pawn, but I take on a2 at the end. And he might even have back rank problems. So this is lovely. Yes. Are we there yet? No. We're 26.99. Oh, we're one game away. We're one game away. We're just the one. Could this be it? Okay, let's go d4. And this guy's, come on. I've played this guy. He's a very quick and talented junior. This is going to be tough. We just need the 1 point, boys and girls. The 1 point. And okay, I'm going to take here. Why did I do that? Don't know. Kind of worried about my dark squares all of a sudden, but okay, I'm glad he took there immediately. Now what do we take? Well, let's take this way. I just want to get developed and checkmate him. That's what we want to do in chess, yeah? We want to develop and checkmate. Can we go sexy with h4? I nearly did it, but then my hand just sort of trembled a little bit there, and I was like, ugh. Okay. Now this should be a nice position, I think. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't this be alright for me? I feel it should be alright. Got 2 pawns here. I'm stopping his knight coming here. Oh, but he's getting a little bit of pressure now. Okay. But if he takes there, I have queen here and then knight here. Hey, shit. Okay. So. This is not like, this is not the way it's supposed to go. Now, takes. I don't really want to go here because I do drop that pawn. Feels like I should be okay here, but how? Queen here, takes. Maybe I'll just go rook d1 there and just. Okay, let's see. We can't be worried about a mere little pawn. 26.99. You know what Sod's Law is all about, though, yeah. Sod's Law is literally like you get 1 point away. Yes, Blair. I think you're right. You get 1 point away, and we all know what's going to happen. You never get there. That's it. 1 point away is enough, right? But okay, come on. We just need the victory. I like my position still. I think he should have done some tactical thing there. He's young. He's sharp. But actually, can he go e5? If he can play e5, then oh yeah, I'll put that there. Thank you very much. Yes. We don't mind you doing that. And now, can we go in? Bishop takes. Pawn. Okay, can we do this? Can we? We can try. Come on. The position's looking all right. I quite like c4 for my knight as well. Defends, gets ready to dive into the middle of the board. And that looks like a juicy little square, that one. I'm not going rook b1 because I still don't want him like grabbing that pawn. But maybe we can throw this one up at the right moment. Nibble. Okay, so what is that move? Okay, he wants to come here and do something probably very clever. Why not? And he wants to win this pawn. Okay. I'm very slow in this game. I've got to move quicker. Okay, I'm just not going to think. You can have that pawn if you want to. You can just take it. I'm just going to go for checkmate. His pieces are on the other side of the board. One thing, if I try to play 2 positional, like with some very clever moves like queen over here, then I'm probably just going to confuse myself. I'm at the end of the day, I see a king. See a king, kill a king. That's what we're going for. See a king, kill a king. And he wants to get the queens off. I don't really want to do that. I want to get a rook to g3 now, yeah? No. Don't do it slowly. Okay. It's going to get a little bit of play. Am I scared? With knight coming in here? Yes, I bloody well am. Why did I do that? This one, not so scared, I say. Now that would be at least a draw, but this one is really risky. I'm scared. I am scared. I'm not going to die. I'm scared. That was a really risky pawn that I grabbed there. Which pawn do I push? Oh, where did I go? Yeah. This is what I wanted to play. I can't see a win. I think he could go rook g6. He's bloody played it as well. I can't take the rook because it's pawn queens. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Oh, I don't know if I calculate this well. Fuck. Ah, I think we're going to lose the game, people. I think we're going to lose the game. Ah, well played. Oh, I got myself a little bit short of time there. We had to lose one eventually because when it got a little bit rough there, I needed the extra time at the end. So we've lost the game. I never know what to do against this move either. Had to happen. Can we get back to what we had before? Let's see. Let's see if we can. This guy is quick and good, so it could be tough. Let's see if we can do that. All right. Okay. So I hate playing against these little sidelines, but anyway, good play there. I think I was doing all right, right? Certainly at some point it looked like I was doing okay, but I don't know where. And now castling seems very risky. So this is a really bad move. He's thrown me. He's thrown me because this check. I have to go here. I don't want to be playing moves like this. Right, come on. Let's just play this one. And go. Oh, that's nearly mate. Ah, that was quite scary all of a sudden. Okay, is this absolute rubbish that I'm doing? Now, if I could get the queen in there, it certainly would not be rubbish, but is there any way we can facilitate that one? That looks stupid. But let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try. Just to get the queen in. We can sack our pieces if we want to. So he's bringing his knight back around. Okay, we'll just line up another piece against the king and get this one in. Now, I'm not too worried about the pieces here because I think this one is going to be checkmate if he takes my knight. Pawn takes knight, bishop f2, rook takes check, checkmate. So my idea of putting the bishop on that very strange square was to come to g3 in general, but bishop takes bishop to f2 check is just checkmate. Can he stop that idea? I can't see how he can stop it unless he plays some f3 move. So this is again the winning idea. But I mean, if you just count the pieces I have attacking, somehow I've got. Okay, so this way he can come to e2. So we need to switch plans and threaten checkmate, threaten the bishop. Now he can go queen h3, and somehow that's hanging on for him, it seems. But I think it'll be a rook down at the end of it. Okay, should we try him again? There we go. We got back in there. Back in there. You take me down, I take you down. And he was okay, so we're now 1 point away again. We're not giving up yet. We just need the 1 point. We've got another chance. I think what we'll do to add to the drama, we'll make this the last chance. Okay, this is the last game. I I either get to 2700 or I don't. Come on. It's all on this one game. We're not going to keep trying. It's on this one game. Place your bets now. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try and gambit our way. That sounds like Icelandic, but it's Danish. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? Icelandic, Danish. Now, place your bets. I need to win this game. A draw or a loss is not good enough. So whatever happens, we're going to have to try and win. We've got a little time advantage. This is a little tricky opening that I know, where we get some compensation. I'm just going to give up everything. We're going hillbilly style. We're giving hillbilly style. Here we come. Now, how do I play this now? Well, let's castle, I guess. We're 2 pawns down, but we got 1, 2. I can count 3 developed pieces, which is always nice. Now, do we have to play positional now because he's defending everything? I think we do. And do we have enough compensation? We should have enough compensation for 1 pawn here, because he's got a very weak pawn, and we can maybe play this positionally, yeah? So I've got a lovely square here. Do we put the queen or do we put the knight there is the question. I think we can play this positional, because he's not going to be able to defend this pawn forever, and we can win our pawn back, which might not be enough for an advantage though. If everything comes off there at some ending, not ideal actually. I don't know if I want to take this pawn immediately. So if I don't take the pawn though, he's gonna defend it. So it's kind of a critical moment. But what else do I do? If I don't take the pawn, he swaps everything. He goes rook d8, and oh, okay. Well, okay. We're just gonna have to try and win this ending, right? Not ideal. Now I've got to avoid swapping rooks. If the rooks are exchanged here, then it's a draw. So I need to put my king on e2, and he's got the open file as well, so this is really not an easy position to try and win. Maybe I have to exchange rooks, but my only way to win is, I think, like rook e4. He comes check and he comes around, so if I push too hard I could lose this, but it doesn't matter if I lose, it's going to be the same. So rook e4, check, king up, and then his rook comes behind. You don't want to allow your opponent's rook to get so active in these positions. So I don't know how to play this. Maybe I'm even a little bit worse. Anyone still have a little bit of faith here? Okay, so he's playing this fucking move as well. Excuse my French. That is a move I missed, just trying to get rid of everything. And the king and pawn endings should be very easy. I mean, like, if he goes rook here, can I, do I have... Okay, so this king and pawn ending is... Can I try to keep the rooks on somehow? I'm going to try to keep the rooks on because I just think it gives me more winning chances. King and pawn endings can be won, but not with so little pawns on the board. So at least with the rooks on, it gives me something. Maybe. Not much, but maybe something. If I can get my rook around. So this is the idea. But he can now do this, and it probably helps his position a little bit. Okay, and then he comes here. Okay, we're trying everything we can, but it might not be enough. Let's give him a check first. And I really don't know how I'm going to try to win this, guys. Anyone? Okay. All right, we're gonna try something. All right, let's get that there. I need to get the rook in. How on earth do we get the rook in when he's attacking this? I don't know how I get my rook in. How do we get the rook in? Ah, I can come around this way, yeah? Got my rook in. Come down to time. Fuck, that's not a good move. Yay! Dirty flag in at the end. But I'll take it. We will take it.